Hey YouTube, this is the DuelistTroll here. I am here on Saturday with a new deck list again. As you know, I like to make new deck lists every Saturday and have them showcased. This one's a little bit of a fun one. I am missing some stuff for it to be competitive, but I like to play it. It's basically complete. Um, I took it to locals today. I would have done better if my opponent hadn't stacked. I hate stackers. If you hate stackers, I am compassionate with you. Before I start ranting, let me get onto the deck. So so first up, if you haven't read the title, you'll know what this deck is. First up, we have two Dark Simorgh. This is this Dark Simorgh stun build, sort of. It's like a Simorgh lock deck in which it has a weird engine. So two Dark Simorgh, if you don't know what they do while they're on the field, your opponent can't set any cards. This really messes over plants, um, junk doppel. Let me think. A whole bunch of decks. Every deck that basically anything that sets like a huge amount of back row can't with this on the field. Um, so there you go. We have two Dark Simorgh. One Dark Armed. We play a sufficient amount of Darks to play Dark Armed, so we play Dark Armed. Now for our engine, we play a Blackwing engine, so we play 3 Shura. They search your Gale, your Kalute, and your Bayou. We have 2 Bora, just 2 Bora. I mean, we don't need 3. That's too much, so 2 Bora. 2 Sirocco. You know, they're good, but again, 3 is too much, and we have no space for 3. So 2 Sirocco. 1 Gale, Kalute, Snow, or Blizzard. I call it Snow. And 1 Bayou, because we play 2 Sirocco, and we need Shura targets, so 1 Bayou. Now for our wins to feed Dark Simorgh, we play 3 Mist Valley Falcons. These guys are amazing. We bounce stuff back. By the way, I haven't given you a description of the Blackwing stuff. That's just because you should know what Blackwings do already. But for our wind engine, we play 3 Mist Valley Falcon. If you don't know what these guys do, when they're summoned, and before you declare an attack, you have to bounce back 1 card from your field, and I'll explain some of the combos. So we have this card. We bounce back 1 card to declare the attack. Now you guys may think that's weird, but we'll show you some of the combos later. 3 Spear Dragon. If you have them, play Reborn Tengus, but these are alternatives. There's also Dragoonity Dark Spear, although I don't like Dark Spear. These are my favorite tech ones, and that's because they're piercing. Even though they switch, you play enough traps to, get around your opponent. So 3 Spear Dragons. They also pierce, and they're nice. Basically, if your opponent can set monsters, if you don't have Simorgh, you summon and you pierce them, and then yeah. So 3 Spear Dragon. Now onto our spells. We play 2 Pot of Duality to get the deck going. You don't special summon a lot. You mostly normal summon. So 2 Pot of Duality. 1 Black Whirlwind because Blackwing Engine. So yeah. We play 1 Pot of Avarice just because you get a lot of monsters into the graveyard quickly and you just want to be able to recycle them. Oh god, that was bad. Book of Moon for Book of Mooning. Staples, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Double MST. On to our traps. We play 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. When these are on the field and Simorgh is on the field, your opponent can't do anything because these make it so that your opponent can activate any spells. They have to set them, and with Simorgh on the field, your opponent can't set cards. So we play 2. 1 is dual terminal and 1 is not, but only 2 because 3 is a dead draw, and they're nice. Your opponent can't MST them right away, so they have to set it and wait till their turn to activate it, in which case you can chain the other one. We play 3 Icarus. We have all our Blackwings plus the Mist Valley Falcons as targets. 2 Bottomless. for staples, and they're really good this format. Torrential, Solemn, and Mirror Force. These are staples. I do play Solemn just because you kind of need it with this deck. So yeah. Um, Now for some of the extra deck. My extra deck is sort of unique-ish. I'm missing a card, I think. I'm missing two cards. I'll explain. So first we got Catastor for staple. Two Armed Wing because we have black wings, and Instant Snow and Gale and something random. These are really, and also Value one. We got one Iron Chain and Gaia because I don't own Brio. This is just for my Brio substitute. If you guys have Brio, play Brio. One Armor Master, one Stardust, one Thought Ruler, one Red Dragon. I don't have Colossal just because I play Thought Dragon instead. I play Thought Ruler instead, and then I have a Dragon because I like that guy. Trishula. I don't know why I don't own a Colossal or Brio, but I own a Trishula. But yeah, so Trishula. I have just as decisive armor just against agents and stuff like that. Uh, Leviathan, if you have Leviair, play Leviair, and wind up Zen Master. If you have a Utopia, play Utopia. I'm still looking for my Utopia, and then two more. I'd play two Utopia and a Roach if I was that rich. But yeah. Now I guess I'll get into the side deck because I like this deck so much. So I do have a proper side deck, and I usually don't showcase a side deck, but here we go. This is first run of my side deck. So first up, we two Thunder Kings. Because Thunder Kings stop a lot of the format. We have one Green Kappa just to get rid of your opponent's backfield. I like this card a lot. We have three Beast King Barbarosses because you side into stun basically. So these are amazing with skill drains. Plus skill drain doesn't affect the deck too much. It actually helps it. Two Smashing Grounds for that Christia. Um, two Malevolence, again hating backfield. So you know, we have we have Icaruses and Solemn for that Starlight, but we gotta bait out the Starlight as much as we can so that we can get rid of the Stardust early. Two Kaiku because Kaiku's broke. In this format, you need to play Kaiku in your side deck or main deck it if you can. Two Skill Drain because Skill Drain Barbaros, Skill Drain locks down a lot of decks, agents can't go off and stuff like that. And Trap Dushu. I can't find any space in my main. Maybe if you guys can tell me. I don't like it mained because I just don't like it. I mean, I like the card, I just don't like it mained for this deck. So, I guess that's everything from the side main and extra. Um, Worst matchup would probably be anything for first round would be anything that would stun. Heroes kind of fuck me over if I don't draw my dart. If I don't draw my good darks. If I draw just like Shuras and Boras, I won't get anything done. If I don't draw Sirocco's, heroes can mess with me because 19 beat sticks and such. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck list. I mean, it can improve obviously, but this is just a rough draft. But this is some more done for you guys. So I'm the Duelist Troll. Please like the deck, rate it. Comment on the video, subscribe because I like subscribers, and peace.